All right, good morning, traders. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome out to the Options Income Launchpad Monday Market Kickoff. My name is Scott. I will be your host. You should be able to see my screen, hear my voice. You should be able to talk to me, talk to each other. So reach out, say hello. Yes, yes, and yes. Sandy, thank you. Good to see you as always. Good morning to you, Mike, and hello, Don. Good to see you. Good morning, Tony Z and BitBoss. Good morning, James. Bob C. Good to see you. Good morning, Tom C. and Lee. Good Monday morning to you, Kent. Good to see everybody. Great energy. Thank you. As always, let me remind you what we do is for education illustrative purposes only, nothing intended as a recommendation to buy or sell any security or financial product. What We're not brokers or advisors, and therefore we don't give anything that should be considered personalized investment advice. Any decisions made should be done so at your own risk. Yada, yada, yada. What are we going to do? Let's talk about the futures, the open, the news. Let's talk about the economic calendar and our posture. Mindset for open trades as we see how the market's opening. We'll discuss our opening range like usual and watch to see how it sets up potential day trades and or entries going into the day. Um, we will look through our early week opportunity list and we will discuss trading plan section of the week, which is uh, section 5. All right, let's get started. Goldman Sachs warns of consumer spending slowdown. Good morning, David. Yeah, not great if we see that. Right now, S&P is down 0.12, marginal 0.33 on the Dow, 0.02 on the Nasdaq. I don't think that the Russell is up 0.5%, and I don't think that the VIX is up 5%. But let's just go take a look at those two here in just a minute. Good morning, Stephen D. Good to see you. And David. Okay, let's go take a look at the VIX first of all. Yeah, it's a pretty good jump. Um, the VIX has been an interesting element of the market to analyze. It's been an interesting element. You can see that right now we just dipped to the lowest point in 6 months, maybe even in a year, actually. Let's take a, whoops, not 3 years. I know that. Maybe even in a year. No, there was one area where for 3 days we dipped into the 13s. One, two, three, then back out. And then that sort of was the start of let's take a look. Uh yeah, it was fine. It was fine for a little while. Went sideways after that. Okay, so the VIX is definitely showing a little bit of pressure. The institutions are feeling a little pressure. We're seeing a little bit of an uptick in hedging activity. That's what that tells us. That's what that tells us. Okay. Let's take a look at the IWM and see if we are seeing positivity there. We're not. As I said, we're down actually zero point 0.4. That simply means that um, we haven't seen it uptick yet. Okay. AAL. That's a little early. Apple, no, we're still kind of watching and waiting to see what might develop there. It is holding a support level. Archer Daniels, kind of flat. Applied Materials, coming out of earnings, we're seeing if any of these can pop into some higher lows, and that might become tradable for us at that point. The war is a drag on the economy and consumer sentiment. I agree. Like we've done the best we can within the market. Um, we've done the best we can within the current construct of the market to, show resilience, but it can only go for so long. I definitely agree with that. Okay. If you missed it yesterday, here is where our posture ended up. Um, I was starting to think, what if I were to, no, not that way. What if I were to color code for ease so we could see what improved or declined? Necessary, unnecessary? Probably unnecessary. I'm going to do it for myself, probably because I like it. What happened? Uh, Thank you for noticing, Sandy. The ADHD is strong with this one, is what they said. It's kind of like the Force, is the way I saw it. I'm like, oh, is that my superpower then? Cool. All right. Good morning, Charles. Good to see you. Kevin likes it too. The sector rotation declined. Now, it is not representative of that the sector rotation got worse. In fact, I actually made a distinction of that in my commentary in the email for anyone who might happen to read that. What I said was is I over assessed it previously, right? I over assessed it previously. So all I was doing was to bringing it back to where it should have been, um, essentially. Okay. Okay. Well, let's keep going here. The Oracle actually improved. And exactly, this is what I thought was ironic. That's why I wanted to point it out. I dropped my sector rotation a quarter of a point. The Oracle improved its finally, so it doesn't have any negative or zeros. I still have a zero in major market. It's significantly ahead of me in the short term trend. This is where I would say Steven um, really has the biggest problem with the Oracle right now being a two. And I think it is a little overassessed, but I'm trying to give it a chance to find it on its own. So, yeah. Decline is good, less is better. Well, so I'm just saying that my score dropping Mike from a 4.25 to a 4 is really just sort of like a settlement more than it is a hey, this got worse. It didn't get worse. It was just a settling. So, yeah. Okay. And good morning, Joey. Good to see you. So our score is in a good spot, right? No, we're not worried about it at all. Um, Basically a flat score overall. I forgot to hit save on that, but let's go in now. Let's just kind of keep going through our routine here. Amazon. I would say Amazon is even now still setting up. I'm still setting up here. Okay. Volume has dropped off significantly down here, and it looks like it's getting ready for a little bit of a bounce back up. Okay. Let's go ASX. ASX, as far as I know, everyone closed it. I closed the rest of mine last week. You can see it's down a marginally, but it's mostly going to get hurt more from it's going to change it's going to get hurt more from time decay right now than anything. And so it's really important not to let it, you know, linger when it gets into that level. Okay. Let's see. Steven said I changed my write up and now have a final 4.25. Okay, fair. I like this for a setup. If it were to, we're kind of seeing some of this. If it were to sort of ease down into, you can see our stochastics is crossing, but if we have a little bit of another one of these where it comes down and turns, that might be where we get what we're looking for next. All right, let's see. BAC is trying. It's BAC is an interesting one because it's like I'll tell you right now, I struggle with 1 day consolidations, and what you have here is a 1 day consolidation. Okay, let's see. It's had a good run for sure. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going here. BNS, we've seen it in financials. Financials look pretty good. Citigroup looks pretty good. Cheesecake Factory. Finance has definitely been a bright spot. Cheesecake Factory looks strong. Oh yeah, Cheesecake Factory is definitely pulling back for us, looking like a setup. Okay, let's see. CrowdStrike setting up, also setting up. Okay, Cisco. No. Okay, if you held CSX, it's trying. It's on its last kind of like, all right, this is where we're looking for something to get moving here. I don't have much time for pausing anymore. Okay, let's see. Uh, Still on it, Victor? Yep, me as well. CTAS has floundered, and I would say uh broken down below its previous support level. Okay, let's see. DAL on its last leg. We'll see if it's going to recover. I'm going to give it a little bit of room, but not much. DIA opened down, but is trying to recover. Ooh, Elf Cosmetics. This is one that is looking to try to move into a potential trigger option. So definitely looking at that. Okay, let's see. GE also In fact, GE probably now industrials has been another one that we've been watching. So let's pause here for a second because this is showing us some pretty classic signs of what we tend to look for. I have a uh, higher high followed by a higher low. I have my stochastics. I have the candles, everything here looking pretty good. Let's go gander the options for a second. They're not fantastic, but they're, in the range. Uh, Gosh, I don't know. In normal conditions, I would be like, no, we're not going to accept these options. Um, but in this market, it's it's got us thinking maybe. Has anybody traded GE in the last, let's say, 3 or 4 weeks? I'm always happier if I get uh, an idea of if someone's done it recently. So let me know if anyone has. If not, we're just going to kind of have to look at it and think, what do we want to do with this? Okay. Okay, let's see. If we were to do it, I'm thinking, Kevin, how did that go? Oh, shoot, down. Ah, well, okay, so it's down because of maybe from here to here. I'm thinking gosh, I don't even know which options I like. 400s, maybe, or tens. It's got good open interest, but I don't love the spreads. We'll come back to that. Gold, General Motors. No, General Motors, if it looks like this, if in the afternoon it can make a recovery, I'm okay with it. If it doesn't, then, that's going to be the end. Okay, let's see. Google. We have the stochastics. We don't have the candle. I'm waiting for the price action and the candle to match. And you can see we don't have that right now, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah, close but not quite. Goldman. Goldman actually may be enticing. It's a very expensive stock. You may find yourself enticed by that there. HPQ pulling back. It's a no. IWM holding up still. Johnson and Johnson just sort of on the sideways grind. KMB, no. LRCX, no. Lunar still trying to make a move. Still trying post earnings to make a move. Okay, let's see. Let's look at Met. Um, so we had a candle but no stochastics, then we had a pause, and now we have everything we're looking for. So financials, let's take a look at the Heiken Ashi candles here. Whoops. I think I'd be able to get my stop pretty snug up underneath here, 96.50. So I'm taking $2 and 70, 96.50, 220. No, 170. 170 of risk for 105.75 minus 98.25. 750 divided by 184. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna put, oh, come on. Lost my other account. Let me get that back up. Okay. Let's get this figured out. I need a platform. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me bring this over and let's take a peek at what we're doing here. This is for MetLife. And Charles Schwab is having issues with its phone and trading service. Oh, interesting. Okay. I didn't hear that, but 105.75 is our target. Let's get that put in. 96.50 was our stop, I believe. Does that sound right? 96.50, 105.75. How long will this take? 8:27. Okay, so we gave it some time. 8:27. Let's see. Where do we think that's gonna put us? Where's my date? Today's the 17th, so okay, 27th is here. Oh, I'm gonna go out, maybe not all the way, but I'll go out a good chunk of it. I don't think we need all of it. Okay, let's see. Website's back up and working for now. All right. Well, if someone's trading, they should be okay. Let's take a look at the September, I think the 100s. I think the one, oops, sorry. What time is it? 8:04. Oh, we got plenty of time. We're doing great. I'm out to the 25th. I'm getting better than 4-1 on my trades. Okay, let's see. Uh, yeah. I mean, this is the one I'm looking at right here. Let's just lock it in at this point. The 100 calls makes sense. We've got good open interest. And volume. Let's take a quick peek. 160 by 180, 1,800 contracts. We're a couple points out of the money, but not much. Um, so yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, what's next? Let's go through the rest of this. We'll come back. I like the way this one's setting up. Give me your thoughts on this guy. Those of you who are watching in the financial industry. Now, remember, this is not our normal finance. This is finance insurance. This is a different segment. So if you're like, well, wait, this is off cycle with some of the others. Well, it's not the same financial prospect either. So keep that in mind. Let me just see here. We may go ahead and pull it on this one. What are we looking at here? Let me go back. We're 78 cents up. Oh, yeah. I like how this looks. Let's keep walking through to see if there's other things that we like. But for now, I think we have our first strong candidate for the week, with others still in process. Meta is a no. Monster is a no. Marvel. Marvel's not bad. Okay. Morgan Stanley. I'm not seeing it the same way as Goldman here. Give me your thoughts on Morgan. Do you guys like it? Not like it? I feel like it tried to chop and now it's not doing as much. Okay, let's see. Even the B, yeah. Okay. The bull call spread sitting at a three to better than 3 to 1. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go. Microsoft still waiting. Micron. Micron just sort of left. Netflix is in a pause. Nokia. Uh, waiting for the trigger on Morgan Stanley. Got it. Got it. Nvidia, no. Oracle. I like Oracle setting up for what's next. We've been waiting for it to break out. It did. We've been waiting for the pullback. It is. That should be something that we like here soon. Okay. Let's see. Palantir we like, but not yet. QQQ, no. Rocket Lab. Ooh. Okay, so we looked at Lunar, and Lunar just was kind of turning out of its earnings. But when we look at Rocket Lab, and you can see that the options dropped to their cheapest point in quite a while. If you like the space exploration, we seem to be breaking right now. Let's see. SpaceX. SpaceX is up 6%. I don't like the patterns as much personally, but where I do have this one. But SpaceX is certainly the quote unquote name brand now to some extent. Um, Yeah, I'm just going to take a quick peek at these options and see how they look in September. This volatility is pretty high still. I mean, you'd have to, you probably end up at the hundreds, but they look good. The options are good. Um, so okay, let's go. TPL, Doug says. All right, TPL it is. Let's take a look. Uh, kind of kind of down in the dregs a little bit, but trying to pop off of some lows. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? SpaceX. Okay. Here's the SPY. Kind of flat for the day. TD Bank still moving. Target pulling back. T Rowe price is down. Let's see. Tesla. We don't have a lot of signals today. And I don't I like that the Unilever's kind of struggling. We were looking for something there. I think I'm kind of off that train. UPS, no. Viking Cruises trying to stabilize. The VIX is up a little bit. WDC is trying. Let's see. Walmart, no. If SPY is flat, why is my list, admittedly all paper, way up today? Well, if you have a better pick of things, if you've curated a uh, strong watch list, that's hopefully what we're hoping for. So yeah, let's go take a quick peek at, and we'll go back and revisit. Well, let's go take a look at the map for today. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Where, Kevin, that's actually a great question because as you look here, you can see we've got some green and technology down this row. Got a little bit of financial, a little bit of insurance. We've got a little bit of healthcare. Yeah, but it's not overall. I would say that's going to be a credit to your watch list more than anything. Okay, let's go back. And let's take a look. Okay. We want to get a closer look and get our trade alert documentation. Give me 1 second. How's everybody else's watch list? Do you feel the same way that it's showing that strength? Alert template and okay. So if you've never seen us go through an alert live, we'll go through it now. Give you a little extra space. And we are looking at MetLife, first of all. Okay. Direction is bullish. And let's get MetLife back up on our charts, first of all. Oh, okay. Now you'll notice we have a little bit of a pullback. I only need it to be above I'm going to say not the whole thing. Friday's high was 97.74, or I mean 98.23. I'm going to say above 98. So maybe we'll give this a little bit of time before putting it out to the group because I don't want, if this thing sells back down into this area, then the signal is going to be nullified. So we do need it to hold. So let's keep an eye on it. Those of you who are watching. Let's see. Okay. Let me take a look at the options. We're gonna finish building the range of this. I'm trying to think here. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say, what was the high here? 97.71, 97. I'm gonna say 98.05 to 99.05 is probably gonna be what I think makes sense. Okay, let's see. 97, no, 98.05 to, I want that in the middle. 99.05 is still valid. I want that centered. At 99, we still have the reward to risk we need. Stop range, I'm gonna say 96.50 to 95.50, a little bit of a range. Primary target, 105.75. Okay, let's see. Primary target 105.75. Potential take profit target. I'm going to give it a good range. 103.50. It's maybe where I'd look to take a little piece off. Time in trade. 7 to 10 is kind of right where we are. 11 to 10 days. Okay, let's see. And what's our reward to risk ratio? If we are getting in at 98.20, buck 70, if we're going 105.75 divided by, no, minus 98.20 divided by buck 70, 4.4. Okay, we'll call it a 4.4 to 1. Questions? Questions, comments, or concerns? Wait, sound is out? Or sound is okay? Sorry, I just saw that. I was just yapping away here. Are you guys hearing me? Okay, all right. Volatility index is a, whoops, 2, 1, and vol index is low. Good to buy. Long calls. Uh, Long calls we like. Okay. Expiration month is going to be September 18, September 26, 18 September. Okay. Let's put in the calls were the why can't I remember my strike? 100. 100 strike. Approximate cost, we'll call it about a buck 65 right now. I do want to get through the morning and into, and the risk per contract would be, let's see. Okay, let's see. Risk per contract, where did you go? 105.75 and 96.50. 165. Okay, so one contract risk per contract is about 50 bucks. Oh, no, is that right? That can't be right. That can't be right. Let me get my time. 80 bucks. We'll call it about $80. About half. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. There is what it looks like. Give me your overall thoughts. It looks like that's going to go out here sometime this morning, so we'll be all keeping an eye out for that. Other than that, if you find something that meets your rules, we like the conditions of the market. We're overall bullish. Pretty status quo for now. We're not seeing anything untoward, so I'm still looking for risk on positions. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Otherwise, we will meet again tomorrow morning, and we will have Q&A tomorrow in the evening. So join me for that. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your night or your day. As always, happy trading.